Copy.
Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Washington Redskins and the Chicago Bears. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon. Now they try the right side here. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And Robinson with a big catch. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in the playoffs. Now a handoff looking right. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards there and a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now they try the right side here. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's third down.
Mike, 55, right there in the middle, 55. Hey, get in the weight room. 55.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. First carry for Darius Geis, and he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. The tackle made that time by Bryce Callahan.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
from just shy of midfield. Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Robert Quinn drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Put up! 180! Check 55 to Mike. Oh, here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Alert! 56. Mike, 50. Hey, orbit. 56. Watch the screen. Pass.
On 1st down, Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Hey, Delta.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. He finds Robinson.
Niggas run right past niggas on that jump,
goes
bro.
for 19 yards.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. It makes it hard to defend.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the screen.
They'll run it now out of the gun. About 3 yards there to the 27. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, 18. 5.
2nd and 7 at the 27.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Here's Geis, and they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Haskins. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Now a handoff looking right. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Then he'll give it here to his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught by Trey Quinn. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bears' 45-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
They're running it. Let's switch them up.
Geis. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's Geis. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins.
That's crazy.
Nowhere there to escape, and he goes down. Robert Quinn able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive.
That's
Quite
crazy.
like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long.
Maybe that happen on the game sometimes. I'd be like, damn, bro, like, yeah, like I ain't even get
He's
the
a very,
line.
very fickle man.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. They'll rifle this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Check 31, check 31. Check, crunch. Alert.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
What he had said?
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Now it's Trubisky. This is caught by Robinson. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Now they try the right side here. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. 14 yards into Chicago, first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. From the 29, Trubisky. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, interceptions have been a problem in this one. If he could have gotten his feet down here, it would have been another.
Would have been a huge one. They've had a great game taking the ball away. Thought they had another one, just unable to get those cleats in bounds.
Now it's Trubisky. It's complete to Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down at the 43-yard line.
Alert. 56.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky. That's complete to Robinson. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
14 more yards. That's another Bears first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Abel. Oh.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10.
Alert. Hey, I-7. 55.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Good.
Trubisky now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10.
Lock in.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now he's tackled a yard short.
Oh yeah, he didn't get a field goal. He tripping.
Good gain of 9 on
He
first
tripping.
down.
He just left points on the
So
field.
we've come upon halftime here in this NFC
He just got points on
divisional
the field.
round matchup. As
You
we
want to look at
send
the
you
clock,
down
bro?
to Orlando,
I
where
appreciate that.
Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. On first down, this is Geis. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
First down.
Let's go. Come baby. Jump.
This is Geis. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
From just shy of midfield, Haskins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Third down, here's Haskins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Fuck.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're going on 4th down. Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go, D, let's go. Let's get there. Check nickel, nigga.
Now Haskins on 1st down. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Come on, man. They been tweaking today, bro.
Yet again, that's his 3rd
They been
sack
tweaking like shit, yeah. Tweak. God, they tweaking. Like, I don't call screens, dog. Like,
so 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
I do not call screens, bro.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And he finds the tight end, Rodgers. They'll wind up getting 10 back there, as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. Haskins now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 17-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Second down, Haskins. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be what Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
We got 4. We got 4.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
What the fuck?
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Colby Listenby. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see? Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Haskins to throw, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a whole open in the zone.
Definitely
you have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Check my 27. Check.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. And that's complete. It's Sims. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Check 37. Check 37.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
They keep passing that red bag in the cabinet.
Let's go one more. Bang, bang, bang. Match ball.
They'll run with Geis. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield.
You can put Bam Bam down. You don't have to hold him 24/7.
Huge differences we know between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Hey, we'll put him down. Better, can you get the red bag for me? I don't want Abel touching it.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from...
Touchdown, Washington! Antonio Brown, 30 yards, as his guys are back.
Same cash as last time. You sent to Egypt? Ivory? Oh, you good then. You good. Sure. All
right. Within a single score. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Bears 14, Redskins 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, A field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll run it now out of the gun. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Colby Listenby saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game as the Bears push further out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin. An 80-yard touchdown as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this. I know you are, too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Hopkins with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
That's it, baby. We don't work.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And 9 at the 26-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5. Hey, Zoo. Pick it up.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. It's
Oh my God, that shit blown, man.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Trubisky will throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And to give this time to the tailback. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Right back to him on 1st down. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. Well, from my vantage point, that's just one bad play by the offensive line and a running back who's had a lot of good ones tonight.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's not going to be ticked off, nor is the offensive line, because to me it's a lot like a no-hitter, right? Pitcher's throwing a no-hitter, gives up a hit late. You're so close to accomplishing everything you want and don't quite get it done. They'll come back with a vengeance on the next play.
And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Let's go.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Throwing now is Haskins. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 32 that time. Now it's Haskins. He gets it to Sims, complete. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Haskins to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in.
Oh, he dropped it.
The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
Oh, he did catch it. I'm tripping. I didn't know he caught that bitch. I did not know he caught that bitch.
Here we go with Haskins. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off.
Game, bro.
Coming from where they were, they knew this was going to be tough, but they got the touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed miracle last chance.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
I mean, some wilder shit happened, though. Like, on some wild shit.
So looking at this situation, you should have time for the onside kick and then at least one play. And this is going to be taken in by the Bears, and it appears they're going to win this game. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Good game, bro. Good season, man.
Well, one side
definitely 1-6.
Of course, there's the other side, and now
1-5. Bounce back.
They don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
I thought. I should have won that game.
Just getting to this
game.
So good. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before
that. Was killing me.
Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs.
You can run the ball good. That's my weakness. That's anybody. You can run the ball good.
Of a conference championship. They'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
Yo.
Hey.
Yo.
That nigga should say, call me Mr. Out Route, man.
Son, I was trying to pick every play to stop that shit, bro. I was like, damn. I was like, I'm sitting soft squats, all that shit. That shit was not working, bro. You see the one time my man picked it, he was out of bounds.
Yeah, I was like,
he couldn't do shit else for real, for real. That's all he was doing. They're not. Once you figure out how to stop that out route shit, it's over, bro. He ain't do nothing else, bro. I was pressing too, bro. Shit wasn't working.
pressing with an underneath coverage or outside coverage?
Yeah, bro. I was pressing.